Well, that cut off. Welcome. Sorry about my voice. It's a little funky right now. Not feeling so great. But I'm getting by. Welcome. Again, something different tonight rather than the typical Sea of Thieves. Um, we'll get back to Sea of Thieves very soon. I'm very excited for the Forsaken Shores update and getting back to exploring the Sea of Thieves world as Phelim McNabb on his solo journey and as Bran the Ent just having some fun. Um, but I'm really kind of intrigued with where DayZ is at the moment, so I'm just want to kind of check it out. So I hope you like it. Hope you enjoy. I managed to join the DayZ RP server. It remembered who I am. I needed to create a new character. This would be good. Uh, it's an RP server, so that's kind of fun. So I made it generally where I like to go on the map and managed to get some gear, as you can see. So I'm in pretty good shape. Oh, I can't do anything while I'm in this mode. Let's see. Let's get up. Again, I'm third person because they haven't added a lean in yet. And so that makes surviving in the world a little more difficult if you don't have it. Let's do that. So we've got some weapons. We don't have a lot of ammo, and there's some, I don't quite understand how to use some of the features in terms of reloading. We've got like a compass. I don't know how to open it. We've got a shovel. So one thing we're going to try and do is bury some stuff, but we got to find some other stuff first. But we are in an area around what's called Vosno. I'm probably shredding that name, but small town. It's near Devil's Castle, near the Northwest Airfield. So I've really made my way inland from the coast. I have to be careful because I think I'm hearing some infected. There's some up there. So what I need right now is to figure out. I don't know if they have hand drills in here for fires, or if they have. I got to find some matches otherwise. Find some way of lighting a fire so I can eat. I have some food, and as you can see, I'm not starving like I was. I realized one of the reasons I died so very quickly the last time was that they introduced disease back into the game. And I drank from the pond and gave myself cholera. Always fun. Always fun. This is a medium, there seems to be a medium population on the server right now. It is an EU server, so my ping isn't great, but it seems to be, doable. And on an RP server where there's not a lot of PvP going on, that's okay. I think I'll be okay. I'll be happy if this gets popular enough that they add back in a US server. There are animals back in the game, from what I've read, including wolves. So that's terrifying. They travel in packs, and they will attack animals and the infected and you. I saw an animal earlier on the way out here. So we'll see what we see. Maybe we can get into doing some hunting. I need some ammo. That's what I need. Thankfully, what I really like about this area is there's a big town nearby, and there is a. Let's see how this is looking here. God, I can't wait for a stream PC to get that going. What's my? It says 30. No drop frames, but that doesn't mean much. It's a little choppy. What do I have to set at? Yeah. Meh. It's good. I apologize for any chop. So, yeah. We're just outside a town called Severograd. Severograd, I think is how you say it. Kind of in between Vazno and Severograd. You can see Severograd off there in the distance. That's a major town. Not a big city, I would say, like Chernarus or Berezino or Elektrovsk, but or as they would say, Cherno and Electro and Berry. But a fairly good-sized town. Actually, it may be as big as, say, Electro is. So our plan today is to try and find an axe. We're going to try and dig a cache, but we need another backpack first. We're going to try and get be able to at least use a knife so we can get some chickens. Lots of things we got to get in order to survive. So we're going to scavenge around. I think I heard on my way up here, I think I heard of one person. Again, this is a very big map. People congregate places. If I go up to the Northwest Airfield, I'm sure I'd see people. Who knows? I don't quite know how things are set up here, where people are, where the hotspots are yet. Because I've really only been here a day. Anything in here? What is this? I can check it with a flare. Give us a flare. I'll take a flare. I figured out the issue with the flare. I think you have to hold down the trigger button in order to get it to strike. But it works like a flare should. I just wasn't doing it correctly. But there's a lot of things I need to learn. I'm jumping at shadows. I guess we got to go around here, don't we? No, we can go through here. So we've got water here. We've got a town here. We've got food sources here. Once we can get some... once I can open this door. I saw it there a minute ago. There it is. So this is a good place to get set up. Oh. Hello, zombie. So my character here is called Daniel Tivens, or Tevens, I'm sorry. And, but people call him Tevs. Or Tev, I should say. I should probably decide on that. Tev. So, he's from the Bronx. Went to an art school. Became a photographer. Went to Europe. And then this happened. The luck. Stuck in a foreign country with a bunch of infected people. Just my luck. Let's see. So we got to search around in here, see what we can find. I'm going to try and hole up near the church. Keep my stuff up there anyway. And see. You know, that's what I like to do. There's a church up there with a graveyard, and so I think that's what I'll kind of set up my camp. Wow, there's a lot. There are a lot of infected around here right now. Gotta figure out how we're gonna get into these houses. I do have an MP5. It's freezing. What's the deal? Video output low. Why is that? I'm not dropping fence on my end. Hmm. Let me see if I can rectify that. Maybe I can restart the stream and get a better connection. Make sure I'm on the wired. So I'm not sure what's going on. Do. Video output low. All right. Please hold. I'll be right back. Let's see if that's better. It's always going to be, considering I'm streaming and playing on the same PC, and it's a potato, it may not be the smoothest, but let me see what you're saying. Nope, still freezing. Yep, still freezing. What's going on? I don't know why that's happening. That shouldn't be happening. Yeah. I'm seeing that a little bit. I don't get what's going on here. It's clearly like buffering or something. I don't know why. Let me see if I close that. Because it's smooth, the game is smooth on my end. So it's not the game. And OBS is showing no drop frames and 30 frames per second. So something's going on in between where I am and YouTube. I was having this issue last night on Sea of Thieves. It was like the bandwidth was, I was being teleported and getting really laggy. I don't know if something's going on with my internet. That would suck. It seems to be okay right now. I don't know how, if it's still, it doesn't seem to be freezing for me anymore as I watch the stream on my other laptop. Let's do this. I'm going to move this over so I can monitor a little more and see more clearly when it's crapping out. Pardon the delay. Thanks for pointing that out. I appreciate it. I want it to be obviously the best stream it can be for you guys. Well, no, again, if it was my RAM, it would be a problem on my end in terms of the computer. Do you know what I mean? But the game is not stuttering on my computer, so it's something to do with the internet. If it was my RAM, then I would be seeing stuttering on when I'm playing, but that's not what's happening. It's only stuttering on the stream. Because I'm getting, you know, what I normally get. But I can see when I'm watching the stream, it's not perfectly smooth, and it's not going to be because I'm streaming and playing on the same computer. And again, I'm trying to see, as you can see by my donation goal, trying to get a dedicated streaming PC so that that won't be an issue. But it seems to be the stream health. When you pointed it out, I noticed on YouTube the stream health was red and it was saying video output low. So, but I'm not getting that anymore. So I'll be able to monitor it now and we can see if we can keep going as it is. It looks like it's getting a little stuttery occasionally. Do. As we walk around. That seems a little better, doesn't it? Not freezing for 10 seconds, not stopping. Ooh, now it's letting me crouch. I mean, go prone. I wasn't able to go prone before. Maybe it's just because I hit W. Maybe that's how you do it. Oop, he came up in the gate. Came up in the gate. We're going to have to find another way around. So yeah, I've got a gun. I've got 2 guns. This doesn't have any ammo. This one does, but it's got like 6 rounds. And a silencer, which is good, but it's not, obviously, a silencer is not totally silent. But it's better than nothing in a pinch. And I've got a crowbar, and usually punching the infected tends to be okay as a means of dealing with them, unless they're in a big crowd. So just got to be quiet, be careful. How's my water? Ooh, water and food is not in a good situation. Part of that is my stamina. I'm carrying a car battery. So things are heavy. So we're going to have to head back up and get some more water and also open this can of food. Let's open it up now. Might as well. Open her on up. There we go. Can eat and crouch. That's a eat quieter. Okay. We gotta get back up this hill. That's good. Let's just finish this off. Yeah, zombies can be in houses. You may see some, I've seen some around where you want to go in a house and there's a zombie inside and you're like, yep, okay. But it's also good because you can trap them in there. You can draw them in, run out, and shut the door so as they leave you alone. Oop, am I dying? I am not doing well for some reason. I need water. Well, there's one in the water there. But we don't want to drink that water. That water will give us cholera. Or maybe it's because I'm eating raw food. Because I don't seem to be getting well. I was well earlier. Or maybe I'm just carrying too much stuff. What I may do is put down this backpack while I'm drinking and just see if I can get some recoup. You'll hear when I drop this backpack, I'll start breathing heavy like in relief. But there's a water pump up here that I should be able to drink from without getting sick. But when I played last time, one of the reasons I died so quickly was I drank from a pond and got cholera. That's right, cholera is in. Yeah, if you shoot, they can hear you. And also, it's better if you're using a silenced weapon. It's not so bad, but the minute you fire any kind of weapon, loud weapon, they will all mob. They will come out of the woodwork and just come at you like mobs of them. So you have to be really, really careful when firing a weapon. So it can be very, very dangerous. Okay, so now I'm getting better. It obviously takes time for you to digest your food, apparently. But we need some water. That's the one thing we really also need is a water bottle or two so that we can carry things. Carry some water around with us. I may reorganize things and bury this backpack. You can bury things, which is something I'd love to learn to do. So that you can come back for them. You can create your own little caches of things. I believe the water is over here. I don't want to die. It took me a lot to get all this stuff. I think I'm really lucky this time. Finding food. Where is it? In here? There it is. There we go. We're not limping anymore. Here's a Zed there. And these aren't your typical, what we know as zombies. That's why they call them infected, because they're, I don't know that they're not necessarily dead people, they're just really sick people. I suppose. I don't know that they're reanimated. Change direction on 20 to 240p. Yeah, I did that on mine. But that's also because I'm streaming and I'm trying to monitor it. So I set it to 240p. It may be, because YouTube is usually, that may be the internet on your end. It certainly is on my end. When I try on this other, on my monitor computer, the one where I monitor the stream, is a very cheap computer. So it can't really view video very fast, and it gets stuttery if I go too high on the resolution. So, I don't know, but it was having an issue. The stream itself was having issues earlier. I noticed that myself. But there was an issue with the stream. We really... I'm trying to figure out how to open this. I should be able to open this now with the... Nope. So that's not openable. How do you open this can of tuna? I'm in the US, yeah. So weird. Like I could open other things with it, but I can't open this tuna. Which is unfortunate. Okay. Let's get a little more water. You can see down here in the bottom left, my stamina is next to nil. Because I'm carrying a ton of stuff. And if I take off my backpack, if I drop this backpack on the ground, hear that? Relief. And this has suddenly gone up. But I'm also, as you see up here, I'm carrying a car battery, which is good for, and I want to bury it at some point, but it's good for the PA systems. There are PA systems in some of these towns that you can use to broadcast. I'm on the East Coast. And that's about all I'll give you. That's all you need to know. Let's put this back on. Have some more drink a little bit. Let's go see if we can figure out how to bury something. Because if I can bury this for now, I can go, it'll be much easier on me moving around. Maybe I'll bury it over here. Someplace that isn't like an insta spot sort of situation. So we'll put this in our hands, we'll take this off. I don't know what that is. That's a very weird animation. What did I just do? I don't even know what I did there. Oh, I found an earthworm. See, they're supposed to be able to dig things, but I don't. Maybe you need a different kind of shovel. There should be. It's a medium population server, so. But it's whitelisted, so not anybody can join. I was hoping this was going to be useful. Maybe I need a military shovel. I don't know. Okay, what we're going to do is, I wonder if I can eat that earthworm. Let's put this back in. Here. Maybe we can eat this earthworm. Eating an earthworm. Hopefully it didn't make us sick. Need that protein. But yeah, you have to, this is a very complicated server to join. Because it's an RP server, you have to go to their website, you have to basically apply. You can't just join. You have to apply to join, and you have to be approved. And get yourself whitelisted, you have to create a character. You have to jump through a lot of hoops in order to join. Which is good because, for me, because if I want to stream, I don't have to really worry about stream sniping because A, kill on site is not something you're allowed to do on this server. Lots of bush. So it's you know, it's much easier for me. I feel better streaming here than I would if I was on a regular official server. I wouldn't stream DayZ on a regular official server because I'm not interested in having somebody, you know, find out what server I'm on and pop on and shoot me in the head because it's funny to them. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, you know, I'll be able to stream here because it's a much safer environment as a streamer to do it. There'll be people probably metagaming and things like that once they find out I'm a streamer. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to tell anyone that I meet, hey, I'm a streamer. But you know, who knows? They might find out somehow. And yeah, so this is a little more. Oh, I thought I saw somebody. This is a little more chill. And I did bump into somebody. I should say bump into somebody. I heard somebody when I was back in Gorka, a few towns back. I heard them run by a building that I was in. There's a chicken. We'll get to hunting those as soon as we can find a knife. So I think you need a particular kind of shovel in order to dig caches. I'm not sure. But that's a really good way of being able to store stuff. As it is, I may have to risk putting this down in a bush, and hopefully it stays there for a while. I don't know that it'll do that, which concerns me. Yeah, I should probably, you know what I should do? I should probably look up how to dig a cache. Whoop, hello sign. Now it looks like these guys have moved away from the building so I can get in. It's been pretty, this week has been an unusual week. I usually stream every night. It's inconsistent because, you know, I have a job and this isn't something I get necessarily paid to do regularly. I get a few donations here and there, but I can't afford to stream all the time. So it's catch as catch can, really, at the moment. But I tend to stream, and I'm coming up, now that I've gotten over 200 subscribers, I'm going to start setting a schedule. And so it'll probably be like Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, and Saturdays and Sundays. Exactly what time yet, I'm not sure. But and that, you know, that it's in itself may have to be flexible. But usually I would say it's going to be probably around 3 or 4 times a week. Which would be nice because then it'll also give me a chance on days that I'm not streaming to actually play the games and enjoy them without having to stream. And be able to set things up like I have for Sea of Thieves in terms of creating multi-island riddles, which requires a lot of research and gathering in order to prepare for those kinds of things. Because what I do is create the multi-island riddle over the week, write the riddles, and then pick a day that I'm going to do it, spend a few hours gathering the loot and putting it at the final destination, and then finding somebody to actually do the riddle, and that's when I start streaming. So it's a lot of work goes into those streams. And I've, you know, but I do, yeah. So, but I think to basically answer your question, about 3, 4 times a week is what I will be. Although lately this week has been an anomaly in which I've really only streamed twice, I believe. So, yeah. Okay, let's take this backpack off. And let's reorganize some things. Get rid of some things we don't need. I want to keep the Mosin. I need to put some things in here. Oh, I've got things in there. I don't think I need this. I've got no ammo for it. So we can get rid of this here. I want to keep the compass. I'm going to keep these in case I come across those weapons. Older than that. Significantly. What else I want to keep? I don't think I need this. I can keep this. I don't know why, because I can't get it to open. We want this. We need to find some batteries for both this and this for the night times. Keep this. This helped fix our weapon, our MP5 here, so it's now just worn and not badly damaged. And we want to keep this. And we want this. I may, I'll keep this. Let's take a look at digging a cache. Oh, that's because I didn't say. Nor will I. Older than 19. We'll leave it at that. DayZ, dig a cache. Let's see if there's a... How do you do it? Let's see here. I see. You have to put it on the ground and then bury it. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's take some of this stuff out of it that we don't need, and we're going to keep this in there. We're going to put this in our hands. What else do we want to store? We probably should store this then if we're not going to use it. Because if we die, we can come back and find these things. Why won't it? Okay, I guess I have to put it back on. And we can store some of this stuff. And the hiking jacket. That's okay. No worries. Other things we can store. I'll probably store this. I wonder if we can drop this on the ground and start, again, transferring stuff. We can store this. We can store this. We can store this. And we'll need that. Anything else we want to store? We should probably store some of this ammo that we can't use just yet. 54, I think that's not for my gun. 380 rounds. We want the compass. We want the water purification tablets. Left click to open. For the compass, I've tried. It's like crazy. I can't figure it out. I watched some video on how to do it, but it was for the Xbox, and that was a different thing. Okay, so we're going to head back out, and we're going to bury this backpack so that we don't have to carry it around because our stamina is next to nothing with it on. So what I want to do is find a nice little plot where I can bury it. So I may head back up to this graveyard. Left click to open the food. Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be working with the tuna. I've gotten other cans open, but I can't seem to open the tuna. Maybe it's another thing like the flare where I have to hold it. Let's see. Let me put this down for a moment. Grab the tuna. Yeah, it just doesn't want to do anything. If I left click, right click just raises it. So it might be a bugged bit of tuna. Unless I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. They've changed so much. And there's not really... It can be difficult to find guides. But normally if you have something to open it, yeah, you like I've been using the crowbar to open cans. And then you kind of left click to open it. Or I think F also does it. But I'm not getting that option with this tuna. But it just might be that it's bugged. So we're going to head into here. With the weight of this bag, I can't even run. I can't sprint. I can't jump. That's how heavy this bag is. Let me get back to you here so I can see. There we go. So I want to bury it, and I think I'm going to bury it in the graveyard. Makes sense? Yeah. So I think I'm going to try and use this area as a base of operations. Just cut through here. Ooh, megaphone. I'll come back for that. Probably also requires a battery. Some nice kicks. Hey, Radek99, thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. I wonder if I can put it in here. Let's stand in here. We'll stand in here. We'll take off the pack. Nope, that's not working. That's still looking for earthworms. What did this guy do? Let's see. I just gotta see what this guy's doing. Okay, so there. Maybe it's too big to dig? See, I can't tell if maybe they've changed something or... See, that's just digging for worms, man. I'm not getting the option to dig a stash. So it makes me wonder if maybe that's too big. Wonder if I then... Can I bury this? Yes, I can bury that, but it won't let me bury this big backpack. Fair enough. Fair enough. Can I fit this? I don't think this will fit in there. It's 4 by... No, that's only 3. That sucks. Maybe I need a smaller backpack. I wonder what it allows me... Yeah, I think I just need it. Maybe this backpack is too big. Oh, well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. That may be the case. I may need to find a smaller backpack to put this stuff in. Oh, that blows. Okay, well, since we've done all this, let's see if we can move stuff around so we can put the shovel back in here. Nope, that's not going to do it. Here we go. Let's put this up here. So we know we can dig stashes. We just need a smaller pack. They won't let me bury this big, huge pack, which sucks. So that's the other thing, I guess, to quest to do is to well, in the video that I just saw, there was like a one of those waterproof packs they had. And I know you can do it with, like, I think with the burlap sack. You put things in the burlap sack and you can bury it, I think. There's a... Let's see what this guy's stuff... Is that a mushroom? Take. Okay, so this guy... I'm just watching a video as I'm walking here, and... Yeah, it's letting me... No, it does it for other things. This guy buried a fridge storage container. So I don't know. It may be... Maybe it has to be... Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I wonder if maybe I can just bury the car battery. If I can just bury the car battery, that would lighten me up tremendously. Let's try that. Because that car battery is the biggest hassle right now. It's really slowing me down. Like, I can't jump and I can't sprint. And it's wearing me down very quickly. Put it in here. Or maybe it was the location. Maybe if I have the backpack in a better location. Nope. Okay. Let's just see if we can put down the car battery. Get out our shovel. Oops, you know what I did? Derp. I did that test to see if I could do it with see if I can put it here. Nope. Yeah, it's just that. It's too big, I think. Or something's weird about it. Let's see if we can just bury the car battery. Where is that? Okay, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to give me the option to do anything with it. Nope, can't bury that either. But we know we can bury the case. We know we can probably bury this. Yeah, see, dig stash. So we know we can find small things. We'll see what we can find to dig a stash with. What we can use for a stash. Because I really want to get this car battery off my back. Because it's really dragging me down. And I'm afraid to take it off and just leave it because I don't know if it used to be that you could have a backpack lie down on the ground and it would stay for a while, but I don't know if that's still true. What the persistence for backpacks is at the moment in experimental. Back in .6.2, you could store things and it would stay for a while, so long as you interacted with it. Maybe I can find that out as well. Persistence. Cargo pants. Let's see here. I'm checking the old Reddit. Okay, so you can't. Okay, so you can't. The reason I couldn't bury this backpack is there are only specific things you can bury. You can bury a cooking pot, a first aid kit, waterproof bag, small protection case, a refrigerator, a dry bag. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's a waterproof bag. I think that's. I don't know. Ammo box. And a teddy bear. So those are the things you can bury. Let's see what we got up here. Anything in here? No. Let me see. DayZ backpack persistence .63 tools in the last year. Okay, so it looks like I can store a backpack. I can place it down. So we'll do that while we run around, simply so that we can... it depends on where you are. Right now, I mean, there's not huge masses of them, but there's enough. You know, as I go into a town, there's likely to be more. I've been in small towns where it can be difficult to move around because of the number of zombies. So let's put this pack down. Anything we need out of this? No. So we're going to set this down. That will make life so much easier. And what we'll do is we'll go and see if we can find a dry bag or something that we can fit that that car battery in and bury it. Whoop. Let's see, now I can jump, he said. The jumping mechanic is so lame right now. Alright, how am I doing? I am starving. I need to find some food. I forgot a mushroom somewhere. Where's that mushroom? Mushrooms? Did it put it in the backpack? Well, right now, I have an MP5. Let's see if it's in here. There it is. We'll see how much stamina how much we recover from that. There are apples and prunes. There are all sorts of guns around. The difficulty is finding ammo and magazines and sights. Things are very hard to find around here. As it is meant to be in a hardcore survival game. I mean, the infected are nowhere near what I feel they should be in terms of a threat. But did I go up here already? I did, didn't I? Yeah. And I believe we went in that one too. In the mod, it was a lot of fun dealing with them. This, they're more of a nuisance, particularly if you fire something. Ooh, Pepsi or Coke, not a cola. But I like these green cargo pants too. I wonder if I can find a place to put them. There we go. Always good to have another pair of pants. This will give us some carbs and some hydration. Like, I can punch these guys out. You know, if I'm doing one-on-one or taking on two, sometimes even three, I can do it without taking much damage. So they're really kind of a work in progress. And very little food to eat. I mean, I think the aim is, if I can find a knife, I can kill the chickens. I need to find an axe. I need to find a way to cook, because disease is in this. I can get salmonella. I can get all sorts of bad things from eating raw food, drinking untreated water. It's a pretty dangerous situation. Looks like we found matches. Is that matches? Yes. We have fire. We can now make fire. I just need something to cut down wood for logs. So once you can get a fire going, once you get things you can hunt, you can survive fairly well. Out here, you can also eat humans, but you can get what's it called, laughing sickness, where you go a little crazy. I forget the name of it. Prion disease or something like that, where you'll start laughing kind of maniacally every once in a while, and then eventually die. I can kill a chicken probably with an axe. It really depends on what you are. You can make bows. You can do all sorts of things. It's a matter of just catching the chickens more than anything else. Because I don't want to fire a gun unless I have to. Only because it will call in hordes of zombies. You think there are very little zombies now, wait until they're rushing out of all the buildings. Spawning inside buildings or spawning in fields and then all coming at me. It's insane. Hello! So we have another backpack, which we can use as a temporary one, in case we need more space while we are searching around. Another Nota Cola, which I will drink now. So yeah, you gotta kill an animal, you gotta skin the animal. You know, sometimes cut things up. It gives you bones, you can make things with the bones. It gives you the innards, and you can make things with the innards. It's fairly complex. It's not as complex as I understand it as I think Scum is. Scum is incredibly complex with its metabolic system and digestive system and all that. I'd love to really kind of explore Scum, but my computer can't handle it. So I won't be streaming Scum anytime soon. I own it, but I just have to wait until I get a bit better computer to be able to play it. But it was good I feel good about buying it because it was only 20 bucks. And as it goes through early access, it'll get more expensive later. So I know I want to play it. I just have to have the computer to play it. Do. Now, chances are the majority of people are along the coast or at the Northwest Airfield. I may bump into some people around here as I get more into this town. Hello. I'm just going to duck into here. But I would love it if the zombies were a little bit more of a threat. Best live? Chickens? Hey, look at this. How's this? Howdy. It's not my style. More food is always good. Food in my belly. Come on. I've got this backpack. Just put it in here. So the nice thing is I can get food like this. I can put it in that small container. I can bury the small container and know that I'm always going to have food. It is a time. It's East Coast time. In the US. Whatever time that is. Boop a doop boop. Let's see what we got. Mushroom. I will take you. There are a couple mushrooms around here. I wonder if I haven't learned what the. Can I take that mushroom? What did that say about the mushrooms? It seems to be putting them in here. Parasol mushrooms. Thank you. I wonder how good I look in this dress. Nothing in there. Duct tape. Which I'm sure is useful for something I don't know what yet. But they did a major content drop, or they say it's a major content drop for the game last week. And they opened up the server files for modders and for server owners. So this is why duct tape. It's like they want me to have this duct tape. You know, I'll take it. Sure. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. If anybody knows what duct tape is useful for in DayZ at the moment, that'd be very helpful. Let us see. Let us see. We checked in here? I think we did. A bluey backpack with a notebook. Don't need that. But I think there may be a reason why you can't bury these backpacks, because they're not waterproof. They aren't sealed. Whereas the dry bag and waterproof backpacks, waterproof bags, they're waterproof. So it makes sense that you'd be able to bury them and not worry about it. What we got here looks like a sweater or a puffy jacket, quilted jacket with more matches. I will take more matches. Always useful to have matches. That's something that I can also put in a case and bury. And the great thing about burying things is right now, let's get some water in this. If I die, I lose everything I have on me. I lose everything I own, basically, and start back at the beach with nothing. But with a cache, if I die, I can go back to the cache and have the things that are in the cache. So it's a kind of way of having storage. Of course, people can find it, dig it up, and steal it, but they have to find it first. So it's also important to find a good place to keep your caches. So we need a knife, an axe. I think that's it. Once we get that, the world opens up for us, really. And ammo for this Mosin would be good. For hunting deer and killing wolves. It's U70. Or is it an IJ70? IJ70, that's what I had. I don't need another little pea gun. Little pea shooter. Nothing in there. I think I can start looking for clothing varieties once I get things settled and get the food situation in order. Get a campfire set up, you know. Be able to survive before I start looking for the luxuries. Well, it'd be fun for you to watch. There's nothing in here. Oh, an IJ70 magazine. I may have to go back and get that IJ70. We got 7 rounds. I do that and then I'll kill a zombie for you. How's that? I'll go back and get this IJ70. I'll put the silencer on. Then I'll go kill a zombie. We'll see what happens. If they all spawn on me and kill me, I blame you. Let's put this in here. So I got 6 rounds, 1 in the chamber. Let's take this. I can't take that off. Why can't I take that off? Maybe I have to put it in my hand first in order to take it off. There we go. Put that back. Put this here. Put this on here. There we are. That looks awful. That looks terrible. That blur. That looks like 8-bit. That is horrible. Okay, let's go see if we can find a zombie to shoot for you. And hopefully not get mobbed. Watch now, they're all going to be very shy. Come on, fellas. The blur. The blur on the pistol on my hands. The depth of field as I do this. You probably can't, I don't know if you can tell by the quality of the stream, but when you raise it up, it blurs out the foreground. And that just looks really bad. It looks really cheap. And of course it may be my settings, but that looks really terrible. There's zombies around. Where'd they all go? They all said, oh, he's got a gun with a silencer now. We gotta leave. Well, I mean, but even compared to the graphics in the game currently, it's awful. Where'd all the zombies go? Yeah, it is unfortunate that, you know, they've worked so very hard. Oh, there's a zombo. Let's kill this zombo. I don't know if anybody heard that. I'm not getting mobbed, so that's good. Let's see if he had anything on him. Hey! Some food we can open. Let's put this on the ground and we can put the gun back. And we'll open this up. And eat some tuna as a reward. What happened? There we go. See, that one works. As do the other cans. I don't know why that other... I guess these are technically sardines. For whatever reason, since the mod, they've always called what I would call a tuna can a sardine can, and what I would call a sardine can a tuna can. I guess those are sardines in there. But normally, sardines where I am come in cases like this. And tuna comes in a case like this. In a can like that. I don't know. Who am I to judge? It's all food. It's all food. And I get to eat it. So now we know if we are in real trouble. Did I eat all of that? I did. That I can use that pistol. Whoop. To get out of it. But I gotta spare my ammo. You know? Gotta keep the ammo. That zombie's in there. And I kinda wanna be in there. I can hear him inside there. There he is. There she is. Let's see what we have in here. We can probably maybe... I'm hoping to find an axe or some sort of hatchet or something. Yes. We hear it. Growling with hunger. Questing for brains. There's another one. There are a couple in here. How you doing? Yep. Alright, 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 alright. I don't know, I'm not bleeding. So that's good. This one doesn't seem to show up on the... There we go. She doesn't have anything. Whew. It's a little wacky, a little kind of, you know, flailing the fighting. But I like the combos. I like that it's not all one kind of swing. But as I said, right now it's very easy to kill the infected. I wish it was a little harder. But that's just me. I feel like my screen's gone a little more desaturated because I got hurt. Not seeing much up here. But I've always had my view on how I think the infected in this game should work. And I've had it since the mod. And they've changed it in the mod, because the mod still gets developed. By a guy named Razor. He has more to his name, I think, than that. But he added a bunch of stuff to make the infected much more dynamic. Still bound by the old Arma 2 code, but in some ways better than this. Because they are actually much more of a threat, I think. Or at least they were the last time I played. Then also in that game, you know, in the mod, the player is much more clunky in terms of operation. But this is clunky too. I mean, you look at like PUBG and other games now with their players. They are much more dynamic in their movements, and the animations are smoother. This game is really, it kind of does show its age. And with what they decided to stick to. In terms of the code base. Yeah, but PUBG is a little better, I think. I think anything on the Unity engine or Unreal Engine is going to look much better than this. I'm really not having much luck here. Oh, I thought that was a can of soda. Let's see what we got. I do like that the dead bodies stay for a while. Like you can still see that one lying there. And that means if another player came and they saw that dead body, they know somebody was around. That's a nice bit of spice. I feel like I'm not seeing an effective that I should. It looks like there's something on top of that car. Yes. Hello, Hatchet, my old friend. Oh, I can't do that. I want to get rid of this crowbar in favor of the hatchet. Let's put this in the hands. I can put on this thing here. I'll also put it up here. Oh, I see it can be stored there so it doesn't store it on the back. But now I can kill chickens. I can probably hack them up with this too, I don't know. That's true. That's true. There are different types. I'm just talking about in terms of basic control and player animations and environment. I'll drink this now. But there's an infected in that building. Yeah, I don't know where, but it's in there. Anything else in here? Oh, it's a leather repair kit, which I don't need because I already got one. Let's see what's in here. In the school. Well, PUBG's more a shooter. It's a battle royale. It's not really a survival game at all. Sometimes it's depressing how empty things are. I'd love to find like a kitchen knife or something. I doubt I'm going to find it in here. Nada in here. So far we're not doing too bad. Nothing. Mas tuna or sardines. It's very good. You know what I'm going to do, just so I don't make sure I don't lose that stuff. Actually, I can't do that. Never mind. I was planning on doing something with bearing things, but I can't carry this backpack. Come on, give me the... There it is. .380 rounds, more .380 rounds. I don't have a .380 weapon. Unless, is this a .380? I don't know. Yes, it is. Okay, so we can put this away, put this in our hand, and we can load this up. Yeah. Now that's loaded. Take it out of our hand. And I wonder if it'll be able to go in. Lovely. 13 rounds. 12 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber. We're good to go. Great. I have more 380 rounds. This is really good. I'll keep the 45, but I'll bury it when I get a chance to bury things. And I may bury it with that other UJ-70. That was great. Let's go check this other place over here we didn't check. We'll check the houses all along here. See, here's the canned tuna. Let's see if it was just bugged, that one. Nope, cannot open it. I must be doing something wrong that I can't open this. Because I can open this. No problem. I don't know what the deal with the tuna is. What's the deal with the tuna? Come on. First you look like you're a sardine can but you're a sardine can with tuna in it, and now you won't open. I don't get it. Let's swap this and eat this tuna. Let's eat the... This is a splitting axe. Yes, I believe it is. That'll be better for cutting down trees. Can I go up there? Yes. So we'll move this over here. Yeah, see, that's what I don't get. And normally you should be able to open, because it's a peel top. So normally you should be able to open it without doing anything. So I don't understand why it don't work. It doesn't like me. Maybe it knows I'm allergic to tuna. But the thing is, I didn't know I was allergic to tuna. How did the game know it and I don't? Check upstairs. Oh, this isn't the check upstairs sort of place. Let's check next door over here. Another quilted jacket. I'd love to have a raincoat. I love the raincoats because that's the other thing they've added in. You can catch a cold. You can get the flu now, or I should say again, it was in before. This is the other thing. Doors are clunky. But they've always been clunky in DayZ. Doors and gates have always been the thing that we're like, what they're doing? I love The Walking Dead. I have to say I haven't watched the latest past couple seasons. The last time I watched was just before, spoiler alert, the kid died. Why am I blanking on his name? to the baseball bat, which I knew was coming at some point. Because I knew it from the comics, but I just haven't. I think I got Walking Dead fatigue, so I stopped watching it. But I know I'm going to go back to it, and I also liked Fear the Walking Dead as well. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back. We're going to bury some weapons, just so that we have them. We'll bury some 380 rounds with the UJ-70. And we'll bury this 45. And if we can't bury the Mosin, we'll bury basically whatever we can fit into the case. Whoa, hey there. Of course, I also I have to remember where I put it. I already looked in here, yeah? Yeah, I did. So again, I think we'll go up to the graveyard and we'll bury some stuff. The Telltale games? No, I didn't play it. That's not really my jam, those kinds of games. Yeah, the kind of choose-your-own-adventure style thing that Telltale does. They look cool, but it just doesn't seem like something that... It doesn't catch me. So the question is... Ooh, raincoat. We'll take this. Because I don't know. I think this coat should be waterproof. I think the one I'm wearing, the 3-color Soviet military field jacket. Nope, that is not waterproof. So it'll be good to have a raincoat to keep us from getting wet. Is that what's called, an interactive movie game? Not anymore. I mean, probably there was a time when I did. I liked text-based games, you know, those kind of. I used to play, you know, Hitchhiker's Guide and Planetfall and those kind of text-based ones way back. They were cool, but this currently doesn't seem to do it for me. Let's see if I can remember where I put the backpack. I think I put it over here somewhere. Hi, there it is. So, what do we got? We got the 380 rounds. So let's get this all sorted here. This we're burying. So we'll take some stuff out of it so we can... We're going to need these. Now let's see what fits. We can fit this in there. But we probably can't fit this and the UJ. Can we? No. That sucks. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. So we will do this. And we'll do this. And what's this? That's a P7 ammo with... I wonder if I can empty this. How do you unload ammo from a magazine? Is it possible? It used to be possible. Do I have to do something? There we go. So that's how you do it. But where did the ammo go? Oh, there it is. Okay, great. So I don't need this. Can dump that. And what's in here? Submachine gun hold the maximum 25 of the 45 ACP variant. So I could use that ammo for the 45. Right? So we do this. Left click. It's a lot of ammo. Okay. So we'll be able to at least chamber one in the 45. But again, let's just get rid of this. We don't need it. Watch, I find the weapon and I'm like, I wish I had that. Now we can do something like this. We can chamber this. So we can have one in the chamber even though we don't have a mag. So that's loaded. We get one shot. I don't have any more 9mm. I think 39 goes in. I forget what ammo goes into the Mosin. I think it's 39. I do believe 7.62 by 39. If I recall correctly, that's what goes in there. We should probably put this back on us. This is the other thing: how you open the compass. It's so weird. So we got that. We got the case here with this in it. We got that in it. What else can we put in there that we can keep? Oh, we got 2 sets of matches. So we'll put a matchbox in there. We'll put a flare in there. We already have a flare on us. Maybe we'll store some tuna until we figure out how to open it. Probably could put this in there. What's this? I don't need paper. Radio rounds with a 5. We can combine this, yep. There we go. I wonder if we can, because I know this is, let's do this. And then we can do this, and then this, and then this. Learning every day. So now we've got more ammo in there. Great. That's a good thing. 45 CP rounds to keep in there just in case we need something big. With a big bada boom. What's this? We don't have any reason to use this. We don't really have a reason to use that either, but what else? What else? Okay, so I think we can go back to foraging and maybe finding some better stuff. Maybe we'll try and kill a chicken. I don't know. I'm wondering, you know, if anybody's played before. I know one of you said, I don't know if you're still here, BC99, but the icons down here, do they ever go green? Do they ever, like, do you ever know if you're sated or fully energized? Or does it all just stay gray? You know, in the earlier versions, they would give you an indication of when you're fully energized or highly energized or, oh. That is not a good thing. Okay, we're going to take this crate. Put it in our hands. And we're going to move some of this stuff down. Yeah, I hear you right there. I hear you. Don't eat me. You're not... Oh. You need to just chill out. You need to chill. Yeah. It's very close. Okay. Okay. So we're going to head up. We're going to bury this storage container. Oh, we don't have the shovel, do we? God damn it. You get a stomach symbol? Like this here, you get... Will that... is this here, or is that sickness? Because I see that sometimes go up. Oh, he's moved, okay. Oh, okay, so the stomach only appears when you're full. It's good to know. Because I always wondered sometimes if I was overstuffing myself. We're going to get this white piece of paper out of here. And look at that, we got floating cartridges. That's no good. We'll put these in here for now. We'll dump them someplace else. I just don't want somebody coming through and necessarily seeing this stuff and then looking down and finding that pack. So we'll take it with us and dump it properly. Shovel. Just keep it in your hand. Alright, now we're set. Oh, I can't sprint. That would explain why that went up when I was drinking pond water. I was like, yay, I'm getting full. But I was really just getting sick. I also can't seem to find the controls for the server, like to see server population. I've seen other people be able to do it. There may be on Xbox that I've seen it, but I do wonder how long this cache will stay in terms of like days. How many server restarts? Let's see if we can bury it over here in this little area. That's not helpful. Okay, maybe it'll let me. Okay, so do this. That sounds like the eating rice sound. Okay, so we got a stash right there. Underground stash. Nice. Very cool. And it's not necessarily an apparent thing, so that's why I like. Nobody's just going to run by and go, oh, hey, a stash. You know, you're going to have to really look for that. Which is nice. Next thing we want to try and do is see if we can kill a chicken with a hatchet. Or an axe. I doubt it. But we'll see. I think I did once. Maybe it was glitched. I haven't really got at all into the crafting. Beyond what used to be, you know, the whole making courier backpacks and bows and fishing rods. But I think it's more complex than that now, isn't it? It's been such a long time. I put this game down for a very long time. But this was a game, when I got back into gaming, when I finally, you know, had a computer that was still a piece of crap but could at least play games to some extent, this was the game I played. I played it in the mod back in 2012 and loved it. So I played it. It was primarily the main game I played. I believe I put that bag over here. Or was it right here? There it is. Okay. Anything else we can put in here right now? Oh, we'll just put this stuff in here. Oh, we need space for this shovel to go. Come on now. What's going on? That should fit. It's like Tetris. Why can't I put this in there? Do I have to? I think it's bugged. I have to take this pack off. Put this pack on. Then, see, it's like, didn't take my inventory change. There we go. Great and lovely. I'll take these two in with us just in case. Eat some mushrooms. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks again for the sub. I'll catch you next time. Okay, so we'll head back into town. We'll get a little drink when we're down there. Let's see if we can find... Well, if we can find a chicken, we'll see if we can kill a chicken. Next chicken we hear. We'll kill it. Kill it! Come here, little chicken. Where are you at? Chicken. Where are you, chicken? Chicken. There it is. I see you. Just chill. You chill. It's all good. It's all good. Everything's fine. We got it. Got ourselves a chicken. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Now I need to see if I can quarter it with a hatchet or something. We'll see if it'll allow me to. I might need a knife. If I need a knife, then... Yeah, it's not giving me an option. I need a knife. Bah! Or I think a machete would do. But apparently, this isn't enough. Oh well. Meh. Okay. This is a pretty looking rooster though. Sure would have been tasty. But it's good to know we can kill it with an axe. We have the ability to make fire. Whoa. Using the ability to cut up our meat. I wonder if you can store camping kits in a cache. I mean, fireplace kits. Don't know. Alright, we're on a quest for a knife. And whatever else we might find. So what I like about this, it's, you know, in some ways this reminds me of Sea of Thieves. And part of that is obviously, I say obviously, it may not be obvious to many, but some aspects of Sea of Thieves were based on this game. They researched this game for Sea of Thieves. But it's an experience, right? It's not purely a PvP game, not purely a PvE game. Alright, that was a quilted one. We looked there. We looked in these buildings. I don't know if we looked in... Yeah, I think we did. Oh, I hear you. So I'm less concerned about that backpack disappearing on me now than I was, because I've read that it'll keep. Tuna. It's sardines. I keep seeing that shape and I think tuna. Batards. They confuse me with their sardine tuna confusion. What's this? We've got some ammo. I think it might be 19 mil. 9mm rounds. We can fill up our MP5 here. Let's take this out. This is a 30-round clip. I do believe, yep. So I think then we put this away. And then we put this in our hands. And maybe we empty it that way. Okay, that's how you do a box. Great. So we've got ammo. Where'd they put the ammo? ACP 380. Where'd you put the ammo? In my hands. Alright. So we'll do this. And then we will do this. Nice. We've got a fully loaded, silenced MP5 now. Very nice. Lovely. What we need is a flash lamp and scope and I don't know what this is. Don't know what that little slot is. Horrible blur. 8-bit blur, 8-bit blur. We've been in there. So you got some goodies and niceties in this town. Hopefully we find a water bag. If we can find a water bag, we'll be in very good shape. A waterproof bag. Of some kind. Water. I'll take it. Put you on 9. Looks like we had a little shotgun there, or is it a rifle? Looks like an IZH or whatever it is. Low tier rifle. Yeah. Don't need that. Check this. More 9mm. Definitely cool. We'll take. Handheld transceiver. Worn as opposed to, where was, I forget what the other one was that I had. So I'll grab this. I don't know if it's in better condition than the one I had. Is it in the building? Yeah, nothing up here. I'm just going to shut this door. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Is it? It's not a one-time thing, is it? I know it's a makeshift suppressor. But is it only good once, or it doesn't? I know it doesn't. Does it not last as long? I'm pretty good for suppressors right now, but yeah, I remember that being the case. What else can you use duct tape for? Ooh, that's a nice green wool coat. I will take you. I said I'm not going to gather stuff like that until I get settled, but that was in really good condition. It's not often you find in really good condition nice green. Peaches. Peaches. I think I will eat these peaches now. Peaches. Oh. We got something else that we got into the case, don't we? Yeah! I will take all the cases. All the cases will be mine. For my use. My storage. Nobody else may use my cases. This is my case. That's alright. I'll figure it out. I mean, you know, as I go along. Do you know how... Here's a question maybe you know. Do you know how to open the compass? Because I've got a compass. But right now, that's it. And I'm trying to figure out how to open it. But I can't seem to get it to work. I press all the keys. Yeah, I don't know how to open it. It's really crazy. Anyway, let's see what we can stash in here for now. Put this in here. Put this in here. Put that in there. Oh, you know what we should have put in there? Clothing. I should put that. No, that won't work. It takes too much space. Should be a left click too. Okay. Yeah, it may be bugged. We don't need that. If this isn't working, we might as well not use it. These are 19 mil rounds. We can mix it with this. That's 45s. What did I do with the... Did they all go in the gun? I guess they did. Yeah, because it was a 30 round weapon. Okay. So we can put these in there. No, we won't. We won't put it in there. I guess that's it. And I suppose we could put this rope in here. I'm going to dump this sardines because it's just not working. Then I can put this rope in. And what else? I think that's good. Now do we have room? We can make room by doing this. Moving our pita bottle. We can put that in there. Oh, so close. Here, I'm going to try something. Okay. Then I'm going to get rid of the hatchet. Because I don't really need it. And that's all there she wrote. That's all good. So we can go and now we have something else we can store for later in the cache. But I really need a knife. And, let's put this in here. I mean, I could go for a combat knife because I've got combat boots and I could store it in my boot. I believe that's still a thing. Maybe not. Maybe it's the military boots. Maybe I'm thinking of different boots. There used to be a boot that you could store a knife in. It could be that they changed, yeah, with the compass. It could be they changed it, but I don't know. I really can't wait until they add leaning back in. Too. Oh, really? Too heavy. Too heavy to jump. That sucks. Orange raincoat. Better than the yellow raincoat. Also badly damaged, but we got the leather kit. Do we have the leather kit? I think we have it stored somewhere. It may be in the cache. So we can repair that. I'd love to find a green one. He's more camouflage. This guy's in my way. I think I'm just going to take him out. Come on, you. I'll have to check on some of these things on Reddit and see if other people have had the same issue. And see if I can get it sorted. With things like the compass and the tuna. Stab vest. Press vest. I've got a good vest on. Of course, then there's a P7. Ah, all right, that's fine. But P7 is 9mm, right? And we have that back there. We'll take it. Maybe something we can store. No, not instead of the raincoat. I guess it'll have to be. I think we need the raincoat more than we need a green wool coat. Give me a knife. Knife, knife, no knife. No knife. Okay. There's a cola that I will drink right now. All right. Well, I'm not going to be able to climb over this, am I? Oh, good. Hello, waters. I will definitely take you, at least one of you. How tall are these? I don't mind carrying this all the way. We're going to bury it anyway. Okay, so we're going to head back. Stuff the... bury this cache. And then maybe dump this, transfer stuff from this into the green backpack and then dump this one in a bush. And we'll see how long that stays, but we won't necessarily keep anything in it. Where am I? Oh, it's this way. Oh, interesting. So it does... I can sprint a little bit, but it's not nearly a full sprint. It's nice that they have that. So I've not seen anybody today, but when I logged in it was medium in terms of population. So... probably fit one more thing in there. We can figure out what that one thing is later. Oh, I thought that was a live being of some kind, but it was just a piece of grass. So we'll head back to the green backpack, see what is in that, see what we want to keep, see what we're willing to risk in stowing in a loose backpack. We'll see how long these things stay. That's a table in there, okay. Our stuff should be right over here. There it is. Okay. We've got room for one item. I honestly don't think I need this duct tape, to be honest. Well, that looks good, yeah. Then if we organize this better, I think we can get rid of this. Get rid of this. I wish we could store that car battery. It looks like we're gonna have to schlep it. Look at the P7. English only, man, sorry. P7. we'll carry this with us for now until we find another. Or we're gonna, I don't know why I'm doing that. Sleep, can you get... We're trying to get things out of this backpack. Water tablets. Oh, we were checking this. This is damaged, so we can get rid of this one. Because we got one that's in better condition. So let's see if we can fit these in here as well. Lovely. Then if we can fit this P7 in here. And this in here. And then these little mushies. And this here. There we go. I wonder if we can carry. Can we carry a pack in our hand? We can. Awesome. Yeah, that's all the stuff there. Cool. So we'll carry this all back up there. Right. That's also weird with the moon in the haze. It's just kind of weird. I don't know if anybody's played Take on Mars, but the engine that they use for this now is based on that engine. Take on Mars is pretty cool. Obviously a completely different kind of game from this, but let's see. Let's set this down. Let's plop this bag right around here. Put this in our hands. Take that off. Why does it do that? That sucks. We'll put it in a grave plot and we'll see. Somebody will inevitably find that, but that's okay. What we want to do is go over here and drop this. It will put it in the tree. No, put it on the ground. Or close to the ground anyway. Put this in our hands. Put this on our back. Ugh, the weight. Dig a stash. eat some rice. And there we go. We got a stash there. We got a stash there. Coolio. Now you put this away. We're good. I'd love to find a dry bag or something where we could store this car battery so I don't have to carry it around with me all the time. But I think I'm gonna take a little nap in the church. Oh, I want to see, is that megaphone still here? Ah, I missed out on the megaphone. Damn it. I knew I should have picked that up. These kicks are still here. Alright, so I'm going to come here. Let's see what happens. Can I do this? And just lie down in the corner here. And I think that's going to be it for tonight. So we got a lot done and learned a little bit more about how things work. We need to find a knife so we can cut up some meat. And that'll be a project for next time. But we're doing pretty well. We're not starving. We're not sick. And we've got some okay gear. So it's cool. All right. We'll survive the night. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the subs, guys. And thanks for checking out. Tomorrow is going to be tough for me to stream. I've got a real life engagement. I may be able to stream in the evening. I don't know. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. But we'll see. I have to go somewhere and hang out with some folks and do some stuffs. But maybe I'll be able to get a stream in the evening. But if not, I will definitely be streaming a pretty good amount of time on Sunday. And probably starting at around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time. So be sure to tune in then. If not, if you don't catch me on tomorrow night. All right, thanks again. Have a good one, and I'll catch you later.